Midnight freight every night. Carl Dunbar rode the steel veins of America, hauling freight through darkness, coffee in hand, eyes bloodshot. Sleep, a stranger. They say the night remembers what we try to forget. That's what old-timers used to mutter in rail yards. Carl had always laughed it off. Carl was a long-haul train conductor, quiet, dependable, worn down. He didn't talk much anymore. Didn't need to. His train wasn't for people. Just crates, coal, and cross-country silence. But one midnight, somewhere outside Kansas, he saw them. Figures not standing on the platform, but reflected in the windows of the cargo cars, like passengers. Dozens of them, faceless, motionless, watching. He blinked, rubbed his eyes. No. You're just tired, Carl. He hadn't slept in days, maybe longer. The railroad ran on time, but Carl's mind was starting to derail. The next night, he looked for them. And there they were again, always in the reflection, never in the flesh. He began leaving the cabin, walking the length of the train. Nothing, just freight and flickering lights. In his pocket, Carl kept a photo, folded, weathered. A woman and a boy, smiling, long gone. Never talked about them. Didn't have to. The tracks knew. He started talking to the passengers, whispering things he hadn't said aloud in years. Apologies, memories, regrets. And in return, silence. Just their shadows in the windows. One night, one of them moved, turned their head, looked directly at Carl through the reflection, and mouthed something. A name. His son's name. Carl spiraled. He drove the train faster. He skipped rest stops. The railroad dispatch called. He said he was off schedule, slurring. He didn't care. Had to know what they wanted. A storm hit. Lightning cracked the sky as Carl stood outside car 17, screaming into the wind. "What do you want from me?" No answer. The wind howled back. The train roared on. He collapsed in the cabin, rain pelting the windshield. And for the first time in years, he wept. He remembered the accident. The night he was on shift. The night his family died in a crash waiting for a crossing train. His train. The next night, Carl brought the train to a full stop. Middle of nowhere, midnight still. He stepped off and waited. The passengers stepped down from the shadows, silent, one by one. Among them, his son, his wife. Carl stood, faced them. "I see you now." The train rolled again, slower, lighter, eyes clear. For the first time in years, the night felt quiet, and sleep at last came easy.